All right, so in the previous example, we were adding and subtracting rational expressions where they have the same denominator. What happens when they have different denominators? You got to do a few. There's a few ways you can go about it, but you've got to get a common denominator. One of the things you could do is you could go basically multiply one of the denominators by what the other denominator is. Okay, what do I mean by that? I'm going to rewrite this because I need some room. Okay, I'm putting space there on purpose. So what I would do is to make these have a common denominator, I would multiply this denominator by what that denominator is. To be x minus 1. Now, the rule is if you multiply the bottom, the rule is you also have to multiply the top. Okay, so to get a common denominator, I'm going to multiply this first denominator by what the second one is. And whenever I do that, I got to multiply the top and the bottom to make it offset. So now this one's x minus 1. What does this one need? This one needs an x plus 1. So I'm going to multiply this second denominator by what the first denominator is. Whatever I do to the bottom, I've also got to do the top. Okay, now remember, whenever we add or subtract, okay, the denominator is not going to change. You see now the denominator is the same, x plus 1 times x minus 1. Now it doesn't matter the order you write them in, but now notice on top over here, I've got 3 times quantity x minus 1, so it'd be 3x minus 3. This would be 5 times x plus 1, so it'd be 5x plus 5. So you're going to add those two expressions together. 3x plus 5x is 8x. Negative 3 plus 5 is 2. Okay? Now the next step is you're going to see, do I have any common factors? Can I factor any further? Well, I can factor out 2 here. 4x plus 1. But that's not going to cancel with anything on the bottom here. And so that would be my answer.